What if the perfect trip depended less on where you go and more on when you go? Every corner of the world transforms with the seasons, revealing a completely different personality depending on the time of year you arrive. A city buried in golden autumn leaves can feel unrecognizable compared to its sweltering summer self. And a beach town empty in winter can burst into life come spring. The right timing can turn an ordinary trip into an unforgettable one. And the wrong timing can leave even the most beautiful destination feeling flat. Today, we're counting down the 10 best travel destinations for every season. So, you'll always know exactly where to go, no matter what time of year it is. 10. Reykjavik, Iceland winter, while most travelers avoid the cold. Winter is when Iceland truly comes alive. Long dark nights create perfect conditions for chasing the northern lights, which dance across the sky above snow-covered lava fields. Geothermal hot springs like the Blue Lagoon feel even more magical when steam rises against freezing air. Fewer crowds mean shorter lines at glacier caves and waterfalls that overflow with tourists during summer. For travelers craving a dramatic, otherworldly winter escape, few places compare to Iceland's icy stillness, where the landscape feels almost frozen in time. 9. Kyoto. Japan's spring every spring, Kyoto transforms into a sea of soft pink as thousands of cherry blossom trees bloom across the city's temples, rivers, and gardens. Locals and travelers alike gather beneath the trees for hanami, the centuries-old tradition of blossom viewing. Ancient shrines like Kiyomizu-dera become even more breathtaking, framed by delicate falling petals. The mild spring temperatures make walking through Kyoto's historic streets comfortable and unhurried. It's a fleeting season, often lasting just a couple of weeks, which only adds to its beauty, giving each visit a rare, almost ceremonial quality. 8. Santorini. Greece summer. Few places embody summer quite like Santorini, where whitewashed buildings and blue domes cling dramatically to volcanic cliffs above the Aegean Sea. Long sunny days stretch late into golden evenings, perfect for watching the famous sunsets over the caldera from the village of Oia. Warm turquoise water invites swimming, sailing, and lazy afternoons by the coast. Restaurants spill out onto terraces overlooking the sea, filled with the sound of laughter and clinking glasses. Boat tours circle the caldera at midday, offering views of the volcanic islands rising from the water below. Summer is when this island fully earns its reputation as a dream destination, drawing couples and photographers from every corner of the globe. 7. New England. USA autumn A's summer fades. New England erupts into one of the most spectacular displays of color found anywhere on Earth. Maple, oak, and birch trees transform entire mountainsides into shades of crimson, orange, and gold. Small towns across Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts host harvest festivals, apple picking, and pumpkin patches during this crisp, colorful season. Cider mills fill with the smell of fresh donuts and warm spices, drawing families out for weekend day trips. Scenic drives along winding countryside roads reveal postcard views at nearly every turn. Autumn here feels less like a season and more like a celebration of change itself, one that draws leaf peepers from across the country every single year. 6. The Maldives winter. While the northern hemisphere shivers through winter, the Maldives enters its driest, sunniest stretch of the year. Calm turquoise lagoons and overwater bungalows make it one of the world's most idyllic escapes from cold weather. Coral reefs teem with colorful fish, perfect for snorkeling in warm, clear water. Gentle sea breezes and low humidity make winter the ideal time to relax on its white sand beaches. For travelers dreaming of sun during the coldest months, few places deliver quite like this island paradise, where every day tends to end with a cloudless, colorful sunset. 5. The Swiss Alps winter. When snow blankets the mountains, the Swiss Alps become a playground for skiers, snowboarders, and anyone chasing crisp alpine air. Charming villages like Zermatt and Interlaken glow beneath towering, snow-capped peaks, offering cozy chalets and mountain view cable cars. Frozen lakes and snow-dusted pine forests create scenery straight out of a postcard, with icicles hanging from wooden rooftops and church bells echoing across quiet valleys. Evenings are spent warming up with fondue beside crackling fires after a day on the slopes. Winter transforms these mountains into one of Europe's most magical destinations, especially when fresh snowfall blankets the villages overnight. 4. Provence. France summer comes summer. The fields of Provence explode into endless rows of blooming purple lavender, stretching toward the horizon beneath bright blue skies. The fragrant air and golden sunlight make it one of the most photographed regions in France during this season. Charming hilltop villages host bustling open-air markets filled with cheese, wine, and fresh produce. Warm evenings are perfect for dining outdoors beneath string lights in centuries-old stone courtyards. Provence in summer feels like stepping directly into a painting, one that changes color slightly with every passing week of bloom. 3. Cape Town. South Africa autumn. As Europe cools down, South Africa's autumn brings mild, pleasant weather perfect for exploring Cape Town without the peak summer crowds. Table Mountain often appears clear of clouds during this season, offering some of the best hiking conditions of the year. Wine regions like Stellenbosch celebrate harvest season with tastings surrounded by golden vineyards. Whale watching season also begins along the coast, with southern right whales passing close to shore. Autumn offers a quieter, richer version of this vibrant coastal city, letting visitors enjoy its landmarks without competing for space. 2. Banff National Park. Canada's summer unlocks the full beauty of Banff, when snow melts to reveal turquoise glacial lakes framed by jagged rocky mountain peaks. Long daylight hours make it ideal for hiking, canoeing, and exploring trails that remain snowbound the rest of the year. Wildlife becomes more visible, with elk, bears, and mountain goats often spotted along quieter paths. Lake Louise and Moraine Lake reach their most vivid blue during this warm, sunlit season. Few places capture the raw beauty of untouched wilderness quite like Banff in summer, when every trail seems to lead toward another postcard view. 1. Bali. Indonesia dry season. Bali reaches its absolute best during the dry season, when clear skies, warm temperatures, and low humidity create ideal conditions for nearly every kind of traveler. Lush rice terraces in Ubud glow bright green beneath consistent sunshine, while beaches along the southern coast stay calm and inviting. Surfers flock to reliable waves, while others explore ancient temples without the disruption of sudden tropical downpours. Vibrant sunsets stretch across the sky nearly every evening during this stretch of the year. It's no surprise this season has become the island's most popular time to visit, filling its beach clubs and temples with travelers chasing the same perfect weather. Which of these seasonal destinations would you love to visit most? And is there a perfect place and season combination you think deserves a spot on this list? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed discovering the best times and places to travel and want more amazing content from around the world, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure. Your next perfectly timed trip might be closer than you think, waiting for the right season to make it unforgettable.